Women have nipples? What? Hey guys, it's Ariana, and this one topic tends to irritate me a lot, and I've never really felt so strongly about something before. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say in this video, but I'm just gonna talk to you guys. So, women have nipples. That's really surprising, right? No. Every person has nipples. Everyone has boobs. Women's boobs are just bigger than guys' boobs. Sometimes, not always, but that's usually the case. Yet men are allowed to walk around shirtless, and it's just socially acceptable. But when a woman runs around shirtless, it's like this huge crime, and everyone's like, oh my god, put some clothes on, you're a slut, wow. Like, what the hell? I think in today's society, women's bodies are just really over sexualized. Our shoulders are over sexualized, our boobs are over sexualized, our stomachs are over sexualized, our butts are over sexualized. The only actual sexual thing we have is our vagina. And the guy's penis isn't even really that sexualized, I feel like. Like, yeah, you can't go whip it out in public, but like, at the same time, I feel like it's not as big as a deal, you know? As of right now, the states where you cannot go topless at all, because it is illegal, is Utah, Indiana, and Tennessee. And then the states that have ambitious state laws on this matter is Washington, Nevada, Arizona, Oklahoma, Minnesota, Michigan, Mississippi, Florida, South Carolina, Virginia, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Washington, D.C. All the other states like Oregon, where I live, and like New York, Texas, New Mexico, Alaska, California, all those other places don't have laws against people going topless. I don't know. People just don't like women's bodies, I guess. Which doesn't make sense to me, because everyone has bodies, we're all the same, we just look a little different, so we should be able to embrace our bodies and not have to worry about what others think about us. Somewhere on the East Coast in the 1930s, men would get arrested for going shirtless. But that obviously changed, so women should make the change too, and we should be able to show our boobs whenever we want. There are countries and other places where it's completely acceptable to just run around topless, because that's the norm there. Their society says there's nothing wrong with that, so I don't know why we can't do that either. I guess one of the issues is that sexualizing women's bodies makes a lot of money with like Victoria's Secret and all those places like that. Speaking about our bodies getting in the way of things, school dress codes. This makes me so mad because in my school, we're not that strict on it, I don't feel like, but let's use this as an example. One time I was wearing a fitted crop top, so you could see my belly button. Yes, my belly button. And I was wearing long pants. It was a pretty cute outfit, not gonna lie. But you could see my belly button and my little tummy flub. Didn't think there's anything wrong with that. I go to the office because I got really sick for some reason, and I was like blacking out constantly, and I felt like I was gonna pass out. So I go to the office, right? And I'm like, hey, teacher lady, I'm not gonna say her name, I'm like, I really feel like I'm gonna pass out, I'm kind of scared. She looks at me, and instead of saying, here, I'll help you, come sit down, she says, we don't allow shirts like that at school. And I'm like, I know, but I really just don't feel good. She's like, well, you need to zip up your jacket, or like, you need to go get a jacket and zip it up or something. And I was like, what? Like, I come to you because I'm sick, and instead of helping me, you criticize what I'm wearing and tell me I need to cover up my stomach? That makes absolute zero sense to me. This happened to me in middle school too, because obviously I'm like a slut or something. I wore shorts because we were going to the beach that day. And I had to leave class, go to the office, call my parents, and have them bring me longer pants because my shorts were too short. I'm pretty sure at this age, like, I wasn't even, like, in puberty yet. Like, maybe just starting puberty, but, like, if you're sexualizing a 12-year-old's body, there's something wrong with you. Like, I don't understand. I feel like if you tell girls that you can't go to class unless your shoulders are covered up, or unless your bra straps are hidden, or your pants or your skirts or whatever are longer than the edge of your fingertips when your hands are by your side, that's showing girls that the way they're dressed and looking is more important than their education. Because apparently it's distracting to guys for our shoulders to show. And obviously, guys' education's a lot more important than the females' education, so we gotta do what makes them happy, right? Men need to be taught not to over-sexualize everything, and they need to learn how to control what's in their lower hemisphere and not get distracted by things like our shoulders or our bra straps. Like, wow, who knew we wore bras? Like, that's just, who knew? Ugh, it just makes me so upset because I think everyone should be able to embrace their bodies and wear what they want to wear and not have to be criticized for it. Call me crazy, but it's 2015. We should really work on this. August 23rd is Women's Equality Day, and it's also the Go Topless Day kind of thing. So there's a few places around the world, I think mostly in the United States, that have like these little events going on. There's one in Washington and Seattle from like 2 to 4 at like some place, pretty much where you like protest against showing the tatas, and I'm gonna go to that because I want to fight for women's rights, and I think we should be equal with men. So that's cool. But I think it's going to be a really cool experience, and hopefully no one gets arrested or anything, because that's kind of scary. And if they do, then that just shows we really have a big issue going on here. Also, in the city I live in, you can legally go around topless. I looked online, I looked at like the city laws and everything, and it says nothing against nudity. There's stuff against prostitution, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be selling my body for sex anytime soon. Or any time at all, really. I'm not just saying this because I want to be able to show my boobs all the time and like be like, hey, look at these. Like, no, it's more like the fact that guys can go around shirtless and I can't when it's a hot day, which upsets me. Like during track, all the guys can take their shirts off and not get anything. I take off my shirt and I keep my sports bra on, and then I still have people telling me to put my shirt back on. Sorry, not sorry that I'm hot and sweaty. I don't know. Anyhow, if you guys have anything about this topic that you'd like to tell me about, leave comments down below. You could subscribe, you could like, you can share with your friends, the whole shebang. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a week or two or whenever. Bye. A few places around. Hello. Hey. I'm filming a YouTube video right now. Why?